our next lesson of how to play Xiangqi, that's Chinese chess. This is lesson 22 of our series. With this, we'll pick up from the previous lesson in which we demonstrated a checkmate with two cannons, a double cannon checkmate. And with this game, actually it's a position, endgame position from the ancient manual strategic considerations. And it's ready to move. And we will demonstrate a very nice, pleasing checkmate with two cannons. Let's take a moment to look at all the pieces first of all. Black has an advanced chariot and an advanced horse. In fact, if it were Black's move, Black would have a checkmate in one move by moving here. And Black also has a chariot on his home square. Red has two chariots and two cannons, so red is actually up a piece right now, but just superficially it looks like he can't avoid losing a piece because he's faced with a mate in one, which he needs to defend against, but he also has a piece on pre. That's this cannon here, and it's not clear how he's going to be able to move that and avoid the mate. But it's really tricky. There's several sacrifices in the air here. So let's watch and see what happens. Red, first of all, this is an advanced pawn. He comes over here with check. What that's going to do is that's force the king to take. See, the king cannot go here because of the placement of the chariot. So he has to take. And then this chariot comes forward with check. It's actually double check. Check from the chariot, also check from the cannon and behind it. And again, the king doesn't help to go there, so he has to go back to the home row. Now here's where it gets tricky, and it would be a little hard to find. Remember, this is a composed ending. Even so, it's game-like, but it's quite clever. This chariot, which we just went to great lengths to get here, comes over here with check. And the king cannot go here because of the placement of the chariot. Has to take. Now this is tricky as well. Check. Again, now this time the king cannot take the chariot because of the royal king down here. And he can't take this because of the placement of this cannon over here on Red's 9th file in the forward position. So he's got to go back again. But Red says, nope, you're not getting away from that. You're going to have to take this anyway. So he comes here with check. And again, the king cannot go here because of the royal rule. He has to take. So Red has sacrificed both his chariots and a pawn merely to get the two cannons. And all he has is two cannons, and those two cannons together are going to produce a checkmate. Now watch. Comes over here, and this is checkmate. And it's a variation of what we just looked at in the previous lesson, in lesson 21, which is a checkmate with two, and it shows the power of the two cannons working together. This is check. This advisor cannot retreat. Why? Because if he tries, then the other chariot over here delivers check. The king doesn't help to go back there, and the king cannot go here because of the royal rule. So between the two cannons and the king exercising his power in the royal rule, it's checkmate with two cannons after sacrificing his two most powerful pieces, the two chariots. So let's just go back and observe the beauty of the systematic sacrifice of the advanced pawn and the two chariots. It's really a neat combination here. All the time, all the while, with Black threatening a mate in one. Check, sacrifice, has to take. Check, sacrifice, has to take. Check, sacrifice, has to move. Check, sacrifice, has to take. And checkmate. That is all. Thank you for watching, and Tune in for the next lesson.